Hello you guys, I am just walking down a side street downtown Toronto because I'm actually downtown for an event. I'm on the street. I'm literally walking past the event to a cafe and then back because I'm an hour early. You just never know how long it's going to take you to get downtown, especially at this time. So it's kind of like, oh, don't see me and then I'll be back. This is actually an event for Best Buy coming up, and there's two things I have to film. 2 reels, so that's going to be posted over there. If you're not following me on Instagram or TikTok, I'll put it down below if you've got that. 1 sec. And yeah, so it's going to be really cool. It's basically Samsung has put up powered through Best Buy, because you can buy all these products at Best Buy. They created this whole chalet, and the chalet is a smart chalet, and it's incredible, or it's going to be. I can't wait to see it. So basically it's going to be all of these tech pieces inside that they have that are brand new. So for example, I've been told there's a fridge that will show you what's inside it, and then it'll give you recommendations on what to make for dinner based on what's in the fridge that it sees. So crazy. And then of course they've got the lighting and all of that kind of stuff. So we'll see that, the smart chalet. And then the second thing is Intel's AI, and there are tons of ways that it's going to help creators in the year ahead. So my second reel is going to be about that. But like I said, I'm an hour early, so I'm going to head over to a coffee shop. This is such a niche thing. You know how you guys have these things that reset you for your workday or a presentation or something like that. Standing up, being on camera, I always have to brush my teeth. So I'm going to brush my teeth because I had a coffee. Going to a coffee shop to brush my teeth because I had a coffee. And then just spend some time there doing some pre-editing, and then we will be at it. I have a lot of work to do when I get there, so I'm hoping that I could show you a couple clips, but if you really want to see it, then head on over to Instagram. But I will see you at the event. These are so beautiful. Wow. On this arts market with tons of vintage stuff. I almost picked up these 2 candlesticks. I remember telling you guys that I wanted to find a couple, but they just looked a little bit too patinaed. However, I should just take that and be like, this is the charm. Now we're gonna go to the coffee shop.
back the layers memories of the part I've been playing for you. Used to be so easy. Now I get queasy when things start going wrong. And in this life we all know that the starting is the hardest part. Do you believe me, or even see me as I fall apart? You don't walk, you levitate. I tried my best to imitate, but it's hard to leave the ground when you're stuck staring down. I'm just a bustle in the crowd.
This is your baby! Auggie, where are you? There you are. You wanna play? Hi. Hey. Easy baby! It's Santa Day! It's Santa Day! It's Santa Day! Woohoo! Ready to go see Santa? Are you ready? You're too excited! You're too excited! Oh, Santa Day! And look! Your first snow! The first time seeing snow is today. Do you see it? Wow, it's snowing. It's snowing. Is that cool or what? You ready to go see Santa? Whoa, 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 whoa. You ready to go see Santa? You ready to go see Santa? Good morning, you guys! Today's a very exciting day because we are going to meet Santa for the very first time. Square One is putting on this really cool event for you! For newborns or new babies, first time seeing Santa visits, where it's a super calm, peaceful experience. He is just blown away watching outside our window. There is so much snow blustering around, and the oak tree is dancing, and he loves the dancing oak tree. So we're gonna bring you with us. I'm gonna show you what he's wearing. Look at this cute sweater. It says Santa Baby. I had asked Scotty's mom to pick it up. It's actually from Indigo. I'll link it down below. And it's just gonna be perfect. We also have a little jumper, I think, that says My First Christmas. Let me go see if we have it. Let's see. Let's see. I think it's still hanging. Yes. Look look at this. My first Christmas. Do you want to wear this today? Look, it's got a little teddy on it. Do you want to wear that today? Big boy. So you have that. And then my mom actually picked this up. It's for 9 months though. But possibly those pants could fit. I might have some green pants that I'll pair with that. And then our little Santa sweater. We also have these Oshkosh pants. These are also for 9 months. How cute are these? Oshkosh. I think those are going to be too big, Bubbas. Yeah, those are way too, whoa, those are way too big. That's for 9 months. Okay, we'll press pause on those. But I'm gonna get this kiddo all set and sorted. Hey. And we'll see you guys soon. Whoosh. Kaboom. Kaboom, boom, boom. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, baby belly. Baby belly. Can you see that? See my jumper? Do you see your jumper? First Christmas! What? It's behind Bud.
Wow, my first Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Is he smiling at you?
He's a bit.
Are you excited to go see Santa? Yeah? Are you so excited? So we have officially arrived at square one, and this is where the experience is. The recommendation is to enter, if you're just going to this experience, to enter by the Earls. It's entrance 1, and then literally, oh my goodness, as soon as you look straight in, you see the experience right away. So Scotty's just getting, Casey Oggs. Scotty's just getting some footage for the reel, but we're like all ready to go. And it's so sparkly and wonderful, and it's so calm this time of day. It's so cute. Are you excited, sweetie?
I'm so excited.
And it's the first snow today.
I hope I'm on the nice list.
I hope he doesn't cry. I think it'll be a scenario where we hold him, but I'll show you. You know those ones where like the parents are holding and then Santa kind of comes up behind so you get the photo? I think it might be like that. And just from looking ahead of me right now, I can see some people already getting their photos, and you see people behind being like, look over here, look over here. So that might be the parents, I'm not sure. Obviously, I don't want to get any other kids in this vlog. So I will just film when it's officially our turn. And I think it's about 20 minutes to our turn. Yeah. It looks so fun. Like inside of the line there's like gingerbread and little snowmen and just like little things to kind of keep you entertained. You could definitely play I Spy or something while you're in line. And this guy's very excited.
Kicking a lot.
He's kicking, he's very excited.
Hitting Dad in the groin a lot.
They're just doing their like their own festive pictures right now, and then we go. We have about 10 minutes. So exciting. So this is the line, and they've got this set up. She said they're gonna put some baking things in there, and then a ton of other things to look at. And I honestly imagine that if you were in this line with kids just waiting to go see Santa, I'll pan over there in a second when we're with him, that you could be playing I Spy or something so fun. Like, look at all of these really beautiful designs. They honestly just did such a good job. It looks so beautiful. Like, yeah, just every single little corner you want to take a little picture. gosh, you guys, I cannot believe how snowy it is outside, and it is still snowing. I need something to go behind my knees to kind of prop me up here. But that was such a fun experience. I have my little blue light glasses on. I have a bunch of editing I'm right about to hop into. I immediately put on my cozies. Auggie is on a nap, and Scotty heard this term the other day. So he fell asleep in the car. I showed you just a tiny little clip of him sleeping, which is just the cutest thing ever. And Scotty heard this term. It's called saving the nap, where if they're sleeping in the car, you like bring them into the house, put them into their crib, or say they like wake up and need help resettling, you can save the nap. So he has been napping for an hour and 20 minutes. And if you guys have been here for a little bit, you'll know he has been having some shorter naps lately. I think he's going through a major growth spurt because he's eating like crazy. And I feel like every single time I see him and every single time he wakes up, he is bigger. But I just want to say how lovely of an experience that was. It was so calm. It was so nice. I think the snow as well, not only did it create like the most magical feeling driving there, and Scotty was playing the Charlie Brown Christmas theme songs, which are our absolute favorite, like the Charlie Brown Christmas soundtrack. If you guys are decorating or you just need to like get the vibes, or you're baking, or you're just like, okay, I kind of need to start feeling Christmassy, just put that on. It is nostalgia to a T. It is so incredible. And yeah, it's still snowing. All of the rooftops are just covered. All of the cars are covered. But what I was gonna say was, I think it's snowing this morning as well, maybe even reduced more people coming to the mall, which was nice because then it was so calm. Santa was so nice as well. August definitely did have that moment where he was like, wait a second, why is this guy holding me? He was so close to his nap time. So there was a couple that went before us, and then they kind of took their time, and then our time came up. And in that time that they had, I'm like, oh, I wish we had been able to go then, because that's when August was just his happiest, his most awake from his nap. But as soon as we got in the car, he fell asleep. So at the end there, even though he cried with Santa, I actually feel like if we had done it earlier, there was a potential where he wouldn't have gotten so upset. But we were there the whole time. It was really nice because they basically take it slow and they work it up where the whole family's there, and then they're on your knee, and then they're on his knee, and at the end they're so kind. We got this little gift bag with a little book and a Santa hat in it. And Huggies even is a part of that kind of collaboration with Square One. So you get a box of Huggies when you leave. The one thing about parenthood that's funny though is like you find the brand that works for you. And though Huggies are amazing diapers, we use Pampers because we just find that they work so well for us. And that's not sponsored at all. It's just you will, if you're going into that season, you'll just try a few different diapers, and then there'll be one that you find and you just stick to that. So that's what we're doing. And now I'm just going to continue on with the buckets, the piles. I know you guys saw me starting to do some recon. I switched over bedding once again. I have just been trying to find that perfect vibe, and I've been loving the scene of like brown and gingham. And I actually found this set on Amazon. It's got these super cute frills. I did a whole new way of setting my bed with the 3 pillows behind. I did have to go on Pinterest and look up like gingham bedding and then get some inspiration. I thankfully had those pillows from HomeSense a few years ago. They were on our day bed. We've had those for quite a few years. And then yeah, this is a duvet cover. And then I had a set of weight sheets, so that's cool. And then I have this pillow that's from Monica Hibbs Home. I'll tag her website down below as well. She has such a stunning website, and she's a Canadian girly out in the West Coast, so highly recommend. If you've also seen the dinner bell that's in August's nursery that used to be like in the spare bedroom, that is also from Monica Hibbs Home. Just so many beautiful, like charming details. I also in this bench have some wallpaper from her that I really want to put inside of this like alcove thing in our bedroom. But there are so many projects that I want to do. Speaking of that, I have quite a bit of editing to do that I just mentioned. So I'm going to rush to get that done, start editing this vlog. We'll see how we get on, how far I can get. It's a Sunday, so today I have extra hands to help me just kind of get the work done that I need to get done. So Scotty can watch Oggs, and then I can go down and just help whenever he needs help. And then hopefully later this evening, maybe we can even continue on with the closet. Let me quickly show you where I'm at right now, and then we'll kind of go from there. Also, every time I think of it, I can't believe I just brought my baby to go see Santa. Like, I know we've already talked about it, but I know we have already closed that loop, but yeah, it's just such a weird thing. Okay, so this is what we're looking at like right now. All the sweaters, organize the purses better. I also organize my belts better. Just like some shoes and things. Here's all my like blazers and jackets. But the issue here is all of this is activewear, and I need that not to be all activewear because I want to be able to like spread this out more. These are all the hangers because summer stuff, you just have more summer stuff I find than winter stuff. All of my boots up there. And then in here, there's just less hanging because it's coats. And then I still have some dresses that are like, actually a lot of those are summer dresses that I want to move into buckets. And then eventually my dream is to, my plan, which I actually would love to do in a video with you guys if you don't mind. Maybe I will make that like a series or just a different video because I know it'll be so long. But I find that when I am doing a wardrobe switchover, there are so many decisions to be made, like keep, donate, try to sell, give to a friend, all of those kind of things, or needs to see greener pastures, all of those kind of things, that because there are so many decisions to be made, you so quickly get decision fatigue. So my new technique is I will just take out all of my summer stuff, unless actually this pile over here is stuff that I am going to donate or pass on somehow. Hopefully some things sell, because now at this point in my life, there are definitely some premium things that I've purchased that I'm like, I don't want to just donate that. But what I was gonna say was, there are some things that make sense to just kind of pass on, but oftentimes you just need more time to think about decision making, outfit creating. So what I do is those buckets are absolutely full to the brim. I am going to do that decision making on a totally different day. So I take all my spring summer stuff out, I dump my fall stuff, I put it in the wardrobe mindfully. If there's things in that season that I'm putting back in the wardrobe that I know I'm not gonna wear this year, this isn't me anymore, especially after pregnancy, I will then put that in the donate bin. And then another day, I will then do spring summer, where I'll pull down one bucket at a time and do that just slower, more mindfully. And then it's just one season that you're tackling, not the entire wardrobe. So I think that's good, more bits and bites. And I've also been going drawer by drawer in there because as you guys know, I really want to rip out what I've got in there and put in some packs. And that may actually mean in some way less storage, but it's going to be more mindful wardrobe curation. And that's what I want. I want to have so many less things, but things that I wear all the time. So that's where I'm currently at with the wardrobe situation, because I kind of just dropped that in this video because I just got to a point where I was watching Auggie and I'm like, you know what? I think I can actually start tackling this, because he's at the point where he can kind of roll around, play with his own toys. Obviously I'm watching him like an absolute hawk, but I had the duvet out and he was loving it. So I was like, let's just keep going with the flow, because I can get something done while watching him and having fun with him. So that is where I'm at. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you've been enjoying this video. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to add to this video specifically, except for the question of the day. But if there is, I will see you in a moment's time. But this Amanda, in this current moment in time and space, is gonna go get editing and doing all the things that I'm supposed to hand in for Monday. I'll see you then. Hello, you guys. Now, I promise that my background is going to be a lot more organized soon. The painters came to grab the cabinet doors yesterday, which feels so surreal, like that things are actually starting to happen in this kitchen. I mean, they've been happening for 2 years now, since when we changed the floor, and then things have been rolling ever since then. But this is truly like the last but also most impactful step I think you can take, is to paint your kitchen. In the process of doing that, now that's out of my hands. I'm not painting the kitchen. Thank goodness, because one, it's gonna be done professionally, not a DIY job, and two, I just then don't have to do it. I love doing a project. So that's why you join me right here. There is this one small project that I have been planning on doing for so long now, because every single time I do a project inside the house, or my dad comes over, or someone's here and I'm like, oh, grab that from here, grab that from there. Our garage is such a tip, and I actually have so many tools and so many little bits in there that I need to organize. So this small part of the video, I'm just going to show you how I'm going to be organizing our garage. And I know that's not a glamorous thing to talk about, but there has got to be one spot in your home, whether that be your laundry room, your closet, the junk drawer in your kitchen, or your whole garage, that really needs your attention. And as soon as you get that in check, just everything else is gonna fall into place. So today, my dad's actually, I was gonna say mom, but my dad is actually heading over. August is just down for his third nap of the day. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna run down and chat to them. We're gonna head over to Rona Plus and go pick up a couple of bits. I have so many screws and nails and like washers and those little tiny things. There's this one drawer system I wanna get. And then just a couple of other things to hang things up. But dad's coming over early while August is sleeping so that we can go in the garage and actually make our plan. And then from there, we'll go grab it, and hopefully I can organize it as soon as possible. It's also garbage day tomorrow, so I feel like recycling and everything is just going to be out of there soon. So in an unexpected turn of events, when you're probably expecting Christmassy things, let's organize this garage really quickly. I will say as well, whenever I'm watching someone's video, also a little sneak peek, all the doors off. When I'm watching someone's video, it's always these little segments that I get really cool ideas, because it's something I never expected that I would learn. So hopefully you're getting a lot of different bits from these videos. This is like the most unglamorous thing. Plus I have his monitor on, so sorry if you hear a little bit of white noise, but this is the current state of our garage. It's just an absolute mess. So we have got these two saws which desperately need to clean after a summer of many work projects. I have so much wood and like random things, but even this random piece of wood, I'm so like that person that doesn't want to get rid of it, because there have been so many scenarios where Dad and I have been doing a job, or I've been doing a job, and it's like, oh, I need a piece of wood this big with this slant and this cut. Oh my gosh, perfect, I've got it. I've got it. There's a TikTok about a dad, and it's so funny. I am this kind of hoarder. This is my kind of hoarding, okay? And then we have this. Now, I bought that for myself as literally, I don't even remember what occasion, but look how pretty she is. I think it's because I was doing the garage. It was either last summer, no, 2 summers ago that I painted the garage. Yes, right before we went to Italy.
6:50 a.m. on a Tuesday, bathed in bird song. The moment I wake, turn the dial to the right place. This is my morning, Tennessee way. My dog is ready to be walking. A pot of coffee got me talking. Patsy cries out, she's so crazy. This is a morning Tennessee made me. La, 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 found a cut path through the Ester, seen a polecat and started walking faster. Hearts are bursting, moving early. This is a morning Tennessee made me. Kicked the burned out, bought a rocket, nursing a sunburn. I got on the Harpeth in the narrow sycamore swell.
remember listening to an Italy podcast. But I painted this side yellow and just the rest white and the ceiling. Not for the faint of heart, let me tell you that. Some leftover flooring that we have, our air fryer, this piece that I think needs to be replaced because it is just on its last legs, and then our garbage and all of that stuff, and oh my gosh, and then we have a fridge in here now as well. Like all of this needs organized, and then this piece I actually built this whole unit, and then I painted it all yellow, so I think that just needs like a mega organize and cull because there's paint up there that's probably expired, and those bud vases, actually I don't like them because they look like something, but they're bud vases. And every time I see them, I'm like, ooh, yeah, not my favorite. I got these baskets. Can't remember where I got those baskets, but they were helpful for organizing for a little bit. Could probably move those diapers upstairs. Have this ladder, could probably hang that up on a hook. So we have this big wide space that I think could be like an epic hanging space for things. I want to do a wood organization over top of this unit here. I want to have a really big like something for my tools. I think that would be amazing. And then we have a battery charging station that I have to move inside for the winter season because that's not good for batteries, and just yeah. And then wreath storage. I have a wreath hanging there, and it's just nice to have stuff. But everything, you know, when you just look at a space and you're like, it's okay, could be better. Could definitely be better. And it's just a 1-car garage, so not too bad, but probably not the aesthetic room you were hoping that I would show you. However, you're gonna get the most aesthetic room very soon, so that's good news. Oh, that's nice looking. We are just at Rena Plus officially. My dad's with me, and it's so funny. He's like, Amanda, you got to think about what you're going to put on here. So there's 2 different sets. There's a Gladiator set as well as Craftsman, and I think we might go with the Gladiator one. We're going to take a peek though, but thank goodness he's here. I think we're going to go with, I really want a system that I can hang up like shovels, rakes, things like that, but then equally have shelving for all of the bits, and then I want to get those little drawer organizers, so I've got to find that. I did see that was here somewhere, so I think we're in the right area. Good morning, you guys. It is time for a hair change. I keep going on about this because it's something that's big that affects my life, and it's my postpartum hair loss journey. My hair is so healthy on the top because for 2 years I have not used bleach, and any bleach that's used is used on any extensions that I have so that my natural hair can grow out. And honestly, I think it's been the healthiest it's been since my mom was taking care of it since I was a kid. But the only issue is I lost so much density because of postpartum hair loss and just all the hormones and all of that. So I've been doing quite a few things. However, you know when you have like your hair is healthy at the root and then it goes down and it gets a little bit more scraggly because it breaks off? The broken off bits are the bits that are still kind of victim to when I did bleach it. So I think today, despite what I love, and that's my long hair, I think I need to get a couple of inches off. So come with me to the hairdresser. Let's talk to Nikki. Let's see what she says in terms of health when it comes to our hair, especially after a journey like a big sickness or postpartum when our body is doing the most and is reallocating all of that energy to something else, and get our hair back to a place where we love it. Plus, I might be embracing a new style for a little bit. So I'm nervous, but I pulled you guys on Instagram, and if you're not following me over there, I'll tag it down below, because sometimes you just have to take a poll to see what the masses think. And I think a few inches off and a blunt cut is gonna be a big change, but a really good one. So let's go. Also, I'm making this a full girls' day because I don't have August with me, obviously. This is a very long appointment. So I picked up a grande caramel brulee latte, and oh my goodness gracious, it feels so good just to have a little treat. Sometimes you just need a little sweet treat. Okay, so here's the starting point. Long natural hair. Then we're gonna take off a couple of inches and then add in 1 row of extensions.
So where are we thinking?
Okay, so I think I want to take it so that it's like, yes, yeah?
Yeah, like right where that last little point ends?
Yeah, like I want it to be blunt. So wherever we blunt, like around to the back, but then a couple layers here at the front.
Like face frame.
Yeah.
Okay, sit back nice and straight.
You're just floating.
It's like very like, I love it, wispy and everything. Like, let me get this while you're looking into the mirror. Oh,
sorry.
did I drop the comb? It was me, guys.
You're so cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, what do you think? It is so much shorter, but lighter, and I feel like lighter in feeling, and I feel like this is literally a Rachel Green cut. We were laughing, we were like, this is Rachel Green hair. I really want to test it more with like more curl on the bottom to really give that like chunk here, chunk there, in terms of my inspo image that I was showing her, but I really like it. I think it suits. I think it suits for this season of life. I still love having long hair on myself personally because it just makes me feel like me, but I would love to know your thoughts. I feel like a sophisticated lady with this, so I think that's a step in the right direction, and I think you truly know a haircut as soon as you style it yourself. So that is going to be the test, but yeah, I think this is perfect for the season of life. I am excited to go home and see my little boy. I already miss him so much, it's so funny. Nikki and I were having a conversation in the salon and I literally started tearing up. I'm like, oh my gosh, wow, this girl is affected by this little boy. And then besides that, I just can't wait to style up some new styles with this. But the thing that I really want to say is I'm so proud of myself for staying the course on my health journey for hair, and for the past 2 years not bleaching it, just doing like light tones and things like that. And my hair was longer than my extensions, so this truly is mostly my hair, and I've gone down from 2 rows to just 1, and I never thought that I would do that, and the density feels so amazing. I will just never be someone who has really dense hair, but I can be someone who has really healthy, strong hair, even though it is fine. And that is a message to you. If you were sitting on the other side of the computer thinking, oh my gosh, my hair gets tangly, it is so fine, all of these things, you can do it. Because in 2020, I was just beside myself, so upset, and I cannot believe that I was sitting in that chair with hair almost down to mid-chest, and it was all my hair, and it looked fine. It was just fine. So yeah, I think I'll always have a row of extensions just for a little bit more body to help with the strength, but the fact that I literally just got a strong cut means that I am starting from a standpoint of not having split ends, and that feels incredible. My hair has not felt this healthy since, like I was saying to Nikki, my mom took care of it when I was a kid, and I'm so proud of myself. Definitely gonna do a video all about this hair journey, because the first one I was speaking from a standpoint of this is what I'm going to do, this is what I need to do, and now I feel more confident than I've felt in ever, I think, when it comes to my hair. And it has been my biggest pain body forever, because I've always felt like I was someone who deserved to have thick hair, because I love styling hair. I would be that person to style and braid and do all those things. I just don't have it, but now I feel like I do. Let's go see our boys. Good morning, you guys. Oh my gosh, she got the chop a couple of inches off, and I feel so much fresher. Oh my goodness. A lot of you over on Instagram were so right. I still am keeping on with the blonde just to have the healthiest hair possible. I used to lift up a piece of my hair and it would just be like so broken. And now there's no breakage there. It's amazing. And having 2 to 3 inches in between, it was like kind of here, even my natural hair, having all of that just chopped, it feels so good. I haven't had like a cut, like a hair cut in so long because my hair just literally wasn't long enough. Like it feels so bouncy. So I am actually all dressed up because I am going to go do the garage finally, all of the bits that I picked up with my dad the other day, just quickly with you guys here. And then we will end the vlog there with a really nice clean garage and we'll pick it up because on Monday we are getting our on-site painting for the kitchen. So many things are happening. Sorry there hasn't been too much fashion in this video, but I will have some coming up and it'll be a big focus. But yeah, I am running on borrowed time because Scotty's out with Auggie and Rosie and I know it's going to start raining. So let's start cleaning up that garage. Thank you, Rana, for all of the bits. I'm excited to see how it goes up and how organized I can get this garage to be, because I know not only will it be amazing for through the winter, but through the summer when we're doing tons of projects, it'll just be great to know exactly where everything is and for everything to have a place. There's a difference between knowing where everything goes, but also before you have that, it has to have a place to go. So I'll show you all the things that we picked up and we'll just get started. Here's a little bit of fashion. I'm wearing my waffle knit scuba and I'll link it down below. They added more colors to the website as well as the aligned leggings. And I actually am now instead sizing down 2 sizes. I originally was 8 when I was pregnant, 6 before pregnancy, 6 again after pregnancy, but I'm actually finding they're falling down a bit. So I need to go down to a 4. So yeah, you do have some leeway in between each size, but now I'm going back down to my OG size. And then just some little Lulu socks because I'm gonna wear my Timberlands just because it's work, and I definitely need to put on a coat over top. So I think I'm gonna put even my Holland Cooper fleece or like a proper coat because it is very cold. And we've also got to go to the dump, which is surprisingly one of my favorite things. Getting stuff out of here, getting it cleaned, and just getting it organized. Okay, like I showed you the other day, there's a few different bits. We've got this shelving unit that I think could be replaced maybe in the summer. It's fine for now, but it is, it definitely needs like secured to the wall because it's leaning forward. And then this is like flooring that we actually want to put in our upstairs. Scotty has pushed that to the side, so I'm not going to touch that. This could go, definitely. We could have a different system in place. That's from my old apartment. I'm so sad, but it just doesn't go with our decor anymore. And then I picked up this, which is panels that you can hang things on, and I think it's going to be really amazing. There's basically like pieces like this. So those are those tracks, and I think that's actually like a wider version of those tracks, and then you can hang things. So whether it be that, and then I also got this, these are the end caps, and then these bins too. So you can just purchase like a bunch of accessories for that. These plates I need to put back inside. Those I want to put on the wall and organize like screws and bolts and stuff and have them all labeled. This is our old fan for above our stove. We just replaced that. And then we also have this, it's like a wire shelf that will be really helpful. So I really want to put one of these, I think, above here, oopsies, above here, along with that as a shelf. So almost the shelf on top maybe. And then I really want to organize all of this wood. And then we just have like a couple things that we need to put in the dump, and then need to donate that mirror maybe to like a Habitat for Humanity. We've got some cupboards in here that I was going to put in the laundry room, but I never did. So yeah, I think the first thing that obviously needs to happen, it's raining, but it's going to be around 13 degrees today. So today is my day. I think what needs to happen is I just need to like get out all of the stuff that needs to be taken to the dump, and then we will have a really good starting point of hanging things up and then starting to organize. a new cut and a new looking garage. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is looking amazing in here. So let me show you around. We finished this area. That wood is all clean. We've got both of our hangers so that can adjust. These legs were from a bassinet for Auggie, so that will be gone soon, so we'll have even more space to hang things, and just things that literally have a place. Like these are also from Rona Plus, and they just used to be all over the place in a random drawer, and even I always need to grab my safety goggles and just little bits. And this is my favorite part. Like, you know, all of those random Allen keys that you have in your home, they're there. And then my paint pens, but then equally all of my wood screws and just different things like that. And I ended up cutting off, if I could, the labels because these are so recognizable. But then if not, I just made my own label, and there are so many more options for that. And then up there, just a piece of our bassinet and extra Kleenex boxes. And then this is all organized now, which looks amazing. Things have their place. And then this also still has all the bits that we always use, but then this is the newer spot. So that whole backing as well is from Rona Plus, and there's so many pieces, and it's so incredibly strong because it's only obviously screwed into studs, and it's really supported. So it can support a ton of weight. And then obviously one of the biggest parts about organizing a garage is getting rid of a ton of stuff. So it looks so clean in here. Look at it now compared to what it was before. Like, that's pretty good. But I know that that's not like the most aesthetic thing ever to show you. However, I just find that when you are doing projects at home like me and you love doing home reno stuff, having a space like this organized fully is going to make all of those other projects so much easier. So I am just so proud, and I feel like I almost have like a DIY set. Like, I could film right here and we would have our own little DIY set. So that's amazing. Plus, how crazy to see that footage from 2 summers ago where it was not a painted garage, the ceiling was not painted, nothing or anything like that. And I literally just went to task and I built this and did the walls. And I mean, that's not a part of this garage organization where we're talking about like Gladiator products or Craftsman products, but I did get all of that stuff at Rona Plus as well. And if you can dream it, you can build it. I really think so. So Rona Plus, thank you so much for sponsoring this little part of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this far. Let's hop inside. I'll answer a very quick question because I know there's been a lot of chatty bits in this video, but we'll just get to it. And it's been a really fun weekly vlog. I feel like we've done a lot of things and a lot of maybe different things than you would normally see in my videos. I love this question so much, and I feel like maybe you guys can also answer in the comments depending on where you're from. This one viewer, Madeline, such a beautiful comment. This is on a couple of vlogs ago. She was asking, what are you most looking forward to these winter months ahead? What rituals are keeping you grounded and joyful during these dark, cold months? She's from Minnesota, and I actually thought, you know what, I would love to know where you guys are from. So if you could put that in the comments below, I would just love to know where you're from and possibly what brought you to my channel. That would be really, really cool to see. But I think that motherhood is really going to help with this. Not only will it be also harder because we did have that big snow you saw at the beginning of this video, and it really was like, okay, Amanda, you need to figure out some things to do to get out of this house, because the more you're inside, the more you're inside, the more you're inside. And I honestly think that getting out and enjoying nature is one of the best things. So today, I'm going to very much look for things to bundle August up and make sure he is cozy and warm and safe, so that we can get outside, because I want him to enjoy nature so much. But the rituals that I really have been implementing are our slow mornings. Now, I know not everyone can do that, but maybe you can, just depending on the time that you get up. We go to bed so early now because Auggie just wakes up at 6 a.m. boom, on the dot. It's either 5:30 a.m. or 6 a.m. And though I would like to shift that later, it's just the time change really kind of messed that up, because I would love to start adding some more movement into my day. However, Auggie is around 20 pounds. Like, I feel like he's getting up there. I feel like he must be around 20 pounds. So every single day I just feel like I'm walking into a workout. So moving my body, doing some cardio, anything like that, getting outside. But my rituals are really about these small things. And when I say that motherhood, I think, has really helped me with that, it's because it just slows you down. And I realized the other day, I was just observing the way that I kind of like walk through the day, and I realized that I just rush. And I don't know why I'm rushing. And this was a couple months ago, and I just kind of, ever since realizing that there are really simple moments that really are to be savored, because they're the moments we've been working for years, Scotty and I, to be here now with Auggie and to love our home and to be so blessed and grateful to be able to make it really a place that we love, even if it's the garage. Those kind of things have to be savored slowly. So the rituals that I want to put in place for this winter is really just embracing the season and slowing down and taking on less. I have been taking on way too much, and I think just taking on less so that I can savor the slower moments is going to really, really affect my brain chemistry throughout the winter. However, I do know in those darker days, in those colder days, being a Canadian, oh my gosh, we experience it like a lot. And I know that by the time that March hits, every single spring, all I'm thinking is, wow, that was a really long winter. So I want to start trying new things, embracing the season, really cooking up a storm, trying new recipes every single week. I also want to get out to local places as much as possible, because there are some pretty incredible places around us, like Alora, or even just like our local markets. We have winter markets that take place here in Waterdown, so that is just so amazing. And as well, equally, really following those principles of hygge. If you've never heard of that before, it's Hygge, and it's very much the practice that the Danish do to embrace the colder seasons and remain happy. Like, they have such dark days just like us, and known for being some of the happiest people in the world. And that is because they very much embrace that warm meal, the scents in the home, changing things around, using things that are well loved, wearing your coziest bits, having just a couple of friends over, or even just one, and having a really good catch up over candlelight. It's those kind of things that I think that we forget how good that is. Like, putting on some lovely music and having a friend over with some just nibbly bits and a candle can truly just revitalize your soul and get you through the winter. Equally, I'm not gonna lie, on those sunny days, I am like, yes, please, I need to get outside as much as possible, and just trying to get out even when it might be a little bit blustery. I just need to get out of this house. So in terms of rituals, I think what I wanna do, Madeline, thank you so much for asking this question, is I wanna show you guys what I'm doing throughout this winter. And whether that's like a nighttime routine with me or a morning routine with me, let me know if you'd wanna see more like theme focused vlogs, because I would love to film those videos for you, because I think in those moments are where we really find our rituals. Oops, sorry, I just knocked you. And then I am also very much on this side of postpartum, very much focusing on self-care, but like mindful self-care. Like, as soon as August goes down for bedtime, I am in the bathroom doing my skincare routine, getting on a super cozy pair of PJs, and even just like having our bedding the way that we love it, always having a tea by my side. It's those really slow things. So I could talk about rituals throughout the winter and getting through the colder months for ages, but I know this video has been so long and I've been yapping for 6 minutes. So I love you guys so much. Let me know where you are watching from if you've made it this far. And thanks for bearing with me during a garage clean out, because I know that's not 100% the thing you would probably want to see the most. But leave a little red heart in your comment if you've made it this far, and it's been such a joy to have you here. Thank you for taking the time out of your week to spend it with me. These vlogs have been so wonderful, and I know I'm not the biggest channel ever, but our community is just something that just truly brightens my day every single time. So if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments below. And with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.